Nah, this might be the most glazed romance anime I've ever seen. Like, some of y'all fans be doing too much. Like, I remember back in my sophomore year watching this anime for the first time, and at this point, I was already well into my romance anime journey. But to be honest, I think after I finished it, I hit one of these. But y'all know the drill. Editor! Okay, so the scene starts in this classroom with us getting a first look at our MCs. But before that, man, you know someone's important if they have colored hair. Everyone else might as well not exist, I swear. But enough of that, because we got what? Oh yeah, that's him. That's the main character. Let's run through the checklist. Window seat, check. Glasses, check. And oh. You know what? This guy actually looks pretty regular. Never mind, that's an MC. But hold up, wait a minute. Computer, analyze what this grown-ass man said to this 16-year-old girl. I'd be happy to go to the beach with y'all. Only if it's just you girls. Yep, that's him right there. Now Hori's being invited to go grab some food, but declines because she has some grown shit to do. Now we get to Hori at home, and she has a list of chores to do. Clean the floor, pick up little bro, get groceries, make dinner, do laundry. Nah, because why can I relate to this?
Stop the cap.
Let me give you a quick story time. I was cleaning the bathroom, and my dad pulled me aside after I finished cleaning the whole thing. He was like,
wipe the
corners.
Wipe the corners on the walls right here.
Really, nigga?
Needless to say, I had to clean the fucking corners on the fucking wall. Anyway, Lil Bro gets hurt, and now Miyamura is staying to have dinner with them. And this has to be the ultimate catfish, cause she has like no idea that this four-eyed freak is the same person as Miyamura. And after seeing him like that, she can't look at him the same way. Anyway, the plot demands that Miyamura keeps coming over to Hori's house to hang out with the little bro. And Miyamura is shocked.
Whoa, that's a surprise. I mean, after finding out that I go into MHA, I thought you'd be through with me.
Anyway, while chilling at her house, Hori sees a listing that eggs are on sale, so she plans to go after school to get some, but gets held up by clubs. So it's up to Miyamura to get these cheap ass eggs. And this scene right here went triple platinum back in the day, I swear. The gang uses non-Spider-Man. And after doing the absolute most, he gets spotted by this girl. And Hori's low-key sad because she didn't want anyone to see Miyamura in his full light-skinned form. Dude, we got so much in common. But they both feel this way, so it's chill. And at this point, if you couldn't tell, Miyamura has made some questionable choices. Piercings, I understand. But this is insane. You might as well be the KSI tattoo guy. Get out of my house. And now that they've gotten closer, they start getting chummy at school, which makes a particular someone pissed. So Toru starts applying pressure, asking him if he's going out with Hori. Hell no! This guy is doing some self-sabotage. But they keep getting closer, and it ends with Toru telling Miyamura that he's gonna ask out his girl. And so Miyamura gives him the assist to ask out Hori. Gang got hit with the cinematics. Like, this is the equivalent of showing a flashback after someone's died in anime, bruh. Now Miyamura is at her house, realizing it'd be weird as fuck if they actually started dating. Cause I mean, he's casually chilling at her house. But she gets back and starts pressing him about what he said earlier.
Yeah, me and Hori wouldn't be a good match.
Ah, that's what she's mad about. He even tries to bring up Toru, but she does not care. And the next day, we see that this man did not get any sleep. I just know he was listening to that Prime Jades. I got no time to waste, I just lately. I got hoes out of work. Now in the next scene, we get introduced to her mom, who's asking all kinds of questions about him, eventually asking him about his full name. Oh, I know that look. This bitch done forgot. She now spends the next few days trying to figure out his full name, even asking a heartbroken Toru, but he just runs because the pain's too much. And during all this, Miyamura meets Hori's mom properly, and eventually tells Hori his full name. Now we move on to a different portion of the anime, getting introduced to even more colored hair freaks. First up is this guy named Sengoku. Alright, that's a tough name. And he's a student council president, and he gets hoes?
Ban that fucking guy, man.
But he piles up the work on Hori, while this girl's just sitting around and doing nothing. This is giving me flashbacks to those devious group projects back in high school. Wait a minute, 2 student council members that are going out with each other. Where have I seen this before? Different anime, guys, come on. Now Miyamura's like, shit, I'm here being a bum while my soon-to-be girlfriend is putting in that work. And as he's thinking this girl bumps into him, dropping this important document. And during the next day at school, there's a whole situation going on. Hori's getting pressed live in the middle of the hallway about the missing document. Computer pause this shit? First off, why couldn't we have this discussion in private? Second, this girl slimy as shit. Calling on Maharaga to deal with her problems. Snake! Anyway, the president keeps applying pressure, demanding an apology. Now, the Thorfinn side of me wants to say, sure! And now it's looking bad. Toru's going like, fuck me, I'm mad too! But Miyamura comes in, heated. Bitch ass side character, hold my shit. Gang walks over and hits the Tanjiro. Then he shows the missing documents that this girl dropped. And so they apologize and move on with their lives. Come on now, guys, it's not that deep. But the only reason Hori is being stacked with work like she's a MAPPA employee is because she used to bully Sengoku back in the day. That's why she's up late doing this shit. But back to the weak-ass president. Gang, you even letting Miyamura applying pressure? Sir is crazy. And now it's time for Hori's birthday, where he gives her a Midnight Club DVD. Very nice. Now we're getting flashbacks of Miyamura having no friends back in middle school. Loser! I can't relate. I was what you call a popular loner back in high school. Nah, but for real, this man was lonely as shit. And the cycle was about to repeat itself if Hori didn't say what's up back then. But back to the present. Class changes happen and somehow they all end up in the same class again. And Toru is staring at Miyamura, dead in his eyes, talking about it's the power of love. Like that's the reason they got placed together.
Bro, what the fuck is you even talking about, bro?
And now the friend group is discussing popular shows on Netflix, leaving Miyamura feeling isolated. And as an anime fan, we all know how that goes. You're sitting there fighting for your life, trying to explain why what you watch is actually peak. I even made a skit about this, come on now. But later in the day, the teacher's asking them to get into groups. And Miyamura stressed, remembering his past trauma. But now he has a good set of friends with him. This healed me. Now Miyamura's chilling on the rooftop, contemplating jumping out. Wondering if they really fuck with him like that. When Toru shows up, talking about some nonsense.
So, what do you think about me?
And this man starts going on a long ass list, saying nails done, edges laid, yes, okay. Calling him all types of pretty, tweet, ref. Okay, I gotta stop it there, cause if you saw just this one scene, you would just think this is a whole different genre. Like this man Miyamura starts blushing after calling Toru by his first name? Y'all niggas gay! And even Toru's calling Miyamura weird. But you see, he's been watching that Black Boy Max, and now he's saying shit like, stay weird.
Cause all the weird boys is the ones getting money.
We move on, seeing Hori arrive to school at the ass crack of dawn. Anyway, Ayasaki comes in fishing for a conversation. And this is where she starts applying pressure.
Miyamura's pretty hot, right? Yeah, I guess.
You guess? Bitch!
You're not his girl, right, Hori?
Like, I don't understand what this girl problem is. I bet you she's the type to roast your dead grandma and then say, I was joking.
You should kill yourself now.
Anyway, she keeps going. And now Hori's saying, that's my ball. You can't have him ever. Clock it, girl. And later in the day, Ayasaki starts talking to this girl, going like,
yeah, she was all like, you can't have him. But I was like totally joking.
But later that day, they're chilling watching a movie. Alright, y'all, there's no middleman. Lil bro ain't here. This ain't no just friends shit. And now y'all getting all handsy and shit? Wrap it up, y'all. Now back at school, this man Miyamura pulls up with a bruise. I wonder what punk would press Miyamura. Okay, there's something I'm missing here. You see, while chilling doing some homework, Toru transforms into the audience and starts telling him that he overheard Hori saying Miyamura's all mine. But Miyamura's got bricks in his ears and starts rage baiting Toru into him getting physical. So that's why they're pulling up to school all bruised and shit. Like, come on, y'all, just hug it out already. Then the next day, Toru's outside picking up some papers that flew out a window. And a female. Do I smell a side plot? Never mind, that shit was cut short. Anyway, Miyamura and Toru are chilling outside the school when they get the prez to hang out with them. And you already know these schools are cheap as hell with no AC, except in the student council room. So he tells them to come in if they ever need to cool off. I already know that Sengoku's hearing Duke.
If you wasn't invited, don't ask to go.
Now we cut back to Hori and Miyamura studying together, talking about a various range of topics. And she starts noticing that my boy Miyamura doesn't really get embarrassed that easily. You know, like those guys in the back of the class that are on the hub? Yes, this did happen. So she starts plotting to see how far she can take this.
Hey, can I see your tattoos?
Sure. Don't start stripping, nigga! Now she's asking him all kinds of questions. What if Toru starts stripping in front of you?
Oh, I'd like that.
Slay bitch ass nigga! And eventually he tells a story about running into an old middle school friend who asked him if Hori was his girlfriend. And he confidently says, yes, she is definitely my girlfriend. But he tells her that he'll call him up to clear up the misunderstanding.
I mean, you don't have to tell him we're not dating.
Now in the next scene, Hori's just doing some grocery shopping when she runs into Shido, the friend that Miyamura mentioned earlier. This is some terrible timing because while hanging out with Toru, he spots them talking. And with zero hesitation, he runs up and just slaps the shit out of him. No Dean the Great. Like that was genuinely on sight. And after introducing him like he's a criminal, Toru starts asking if Miyamura knows him. Nope, I've never seen that guy before in my life. And now we get middle school flashbacks. And yeah, you already know it's rough if Gang is just sitting there staring at his fallen notebook. And young Shido makes sure to get the hell out of there, because looking at that face, you might want to check his backpack. But it's clear that this is where their perfect friendship blossomed. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, cause Shido's the group leader of some chuds. So they go over to warn him about Miyamura's potential school shooting. Okay, I'm gonna laugh at that. My fault, y'all. But Shido's a good guy and tells them to respectfully fuck off. Now this next scene starts with Hori catching a cold. Yes! You know what that means. Sick episode. You hear that, y'all? Scratch it off your bingo card. No, but seriously, she goes to sleep, remembering some childhood trauma about her mom leaving her alone as a kid. But quickly wakes up, seeing Miyamura watching over her, making sure she's good. And after all that emotional healing, he finally tells her that he loves her.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then quickly leaves. Nigga! Now the beginning of this next scene starts super chill. Until this part. Nah, this man's gonna snitch for real. He goes straight home to report this. And all I gotta say, little man, that was some perfect rage bait. And she instantly goes to the extreme. He's cheating on me, isn't he? But comes to her senses. Until little bro says otherwise. Nah, gang typing paragraphs. I just know Miyamura was in class hitting one of these. And even during the next day, she's still pressed, moving like Solid Snake. And this innocent man tries changing the subject, asking if she was awake when he told her that he loves her. And she doesn't give a fuck! Immediately asking who that girl he was walking with. Now a quick time event pops up, and Miyamura's just mashing buttons. Oh, you mean Chika-chan? Wow, this is a whole thing so right here. He tries to explain the situation, but she's not hearing any of it, and proceeds to launch not one, but 2 books at him. And now later in the day, she's stressing, cause who throws 2 books at someone's face? And even when little bro tells her that Miyamura's here, she's like, no, tell him I'm not here. Nah, if I ever walk into a girl's house and that's the first thing she says to me, just know I'm gonna remove myself from this earth. But they talk it out and get to a more important conversation, saying that she loves him too. Man, who is you? Pause this shit. Long hair, smoking a cig. His name's Kyosuke.
Ban that fucking guy, man.
And based off the information from these past episodes, yep, this guy's a deadbeat. Like Des to Crystal. But surprisingly, this dude's actually pretty chill. And now Miyamura is in a situation that no one would wish on their worst enemy. Now the golden question gets asked. She responds with,
That's that real music, man.
But after a little bonding, Hori's mom walks in shocked, like she hasn't seen this man in years. Tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. But she was only shocked because she doesn't have enough food for everyone. Damn, Miyamura's getting a portion before you is crazy. I'm using my context clues here. You're for sure a bum. And after a nice stroll down the street, it's official. These two are a couple. They even holding hands and shit. Yeah, this anime is healing me. But all jokes aside, y'all, making this video was fun as hell. And you know this anime is a classic, even though I think it's kind of mid. Yeah, I said it. So you want me to cover more episodes? Run that like button up. Comment if y'all think this anime is overrated, because it is. Check out the socials down below. Pull up to the streams. We live 11 AM EST every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Subscribe to the Sika channel as well. I'm gonna get some shit out on there soon. Love you boys. I'm out.
Bye.